Waiting at the lights 'cause I've got nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. The CRZ is back.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way when I'm doing it easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange.
So, I'm currently on my way to a certain show by a certain YouTuber who does a certain podcast, which will be the next video. But it has been a very long 6 months without the CRZ, and it has been quite a journey trying to get it back on the road, to say the least. First of all, we did the clutch and the brakes. And then the story just gets a bit weirder, a bit sadder, because currently I'm using a GoPro borrowed from a friend. But let's rewind a bit. Let's go back about 3 weeks, and let's start the story there. So going back, editing this video now, it'll be a month. The first port of call was to get the car started. Yes, this actual car has been sat for about 6 months because, well, one, I've been injured, and two, I've not needed it. Look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. Will it actually open the doors? Oh, it's completely dead. I knew this already. By the way, I put the bag there. And oh my god, it's a mess. It is a mess, right? Let's see if it's completely dead. Right, it turns on. Nothing. God. I'm back in my car. Yes, it's been off the road for 6 months because it's broken. Clutch is gone. A few other things that need doing. And, well, I've been injured, so, and I've not really needed it. I work from home, so it's just been sat here dying. As you can tell, it's awful. There's cobwebs everywhere. Everything's rusted shut. And this weekend, we're going to look at what 4 years and 50,000 miles does to a car when you completely neglect it. Other than doing 2 services in those 4 years, I've not really looked after the car at all. We had some new brakes, and I had a valve clearance because it needed it. It was time, but like not to the level that I would like to have cared for. You know, every 5,000 or 6,000 miles, given it. Like I literally ran this till it died, and usually what I would do normally is get rid of it and buy something new and then drive that till it dies. But unfortunately, I am literally just sat here realising how much I love this car. And especially coming from someone who's owned loads of BMWs, and you sort of think, why would you love a 100 horsepower hybrid front wheel drive POS? But it's probably one of the only cars that does everything for me. But we'll get into that. So first of all, I've called my parents over because the car's dead, and I'm going to try and get it started and see if it still runs, basically. And just waiting for them to arrive. I don't know if you can see, but can you see all the dead bugs that have accumulated on like the tail light? Like, look at that. How do I get those out? How did they get in the first place? First of all, new parts. Put it in the boot. I don't even know what's... Oh, the boot won't open. The boot won't. Well, there you go. You can see what's in the boot. Crap. Oh, there's a bit of a... I think that trim's in the boot. Wait, switch hands. Because my hand is still gone. Let's see if they're still... Yeah. Let's go and see if there's some... Looks alright. There's the gold. I'm going to talk about that one. But yeah, that looks alright. Some more tar. A bit more rusty than I remember. The help has arrived. This is how to open a BMW. I have no idea.
Many unbearable hours later.
I'm going to blame my mum for this because I asked her to film and she just forgot to. Basically, we got the car started at this point, and then we had to run off, and so it wasn't charged properly. So the next morning, my friend Carmel came and we pick up to where we start working on the car. Here, the thing you can be in my video. How bad is it?
Pretty bad. It was on its way out. So
I've still got a bit of...
you've got a little bit of fabric there, but it's close. See out there?
Oh,
It's close. Yeah, you fucked it, bro.
You're going to do my clutch another time, ever?
You're gonna case swap it next time.
Hey. Mine looks good.
New clutches there.
Yeah, it's just like it's close. Yeah. Those are clutch kick there, I could see.
You know how hard I drive this?
Springs are gone, isn't it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you can see it's got a bit of heat mark there, but...
This is...
Did you try doing a burnout in this once or something?
But he has, you remember?
We have
Back
done
in the old-
so many times.
Yeah.
Wow, that is dusty.
100,000 miles, 10 years, original Honda clutch. Brand new clutch.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to see now? So you're going to see us do the clutch because that was the main reason it was off the road. Because the clutch was gone. I couldn't really drive it, and I probably had about 10-15 miles of drive left in the clutch, or as I thought. When we pulled the clutch out, it seems like we've got a bit more, but the way the clutch pedal was feeling, it was not great. So, and the clutch for a CRZ is Honda OEM only. There's no aftermarket stuff, and there is aftermarket stuff, but it's about triple the price, and it's just not worth it. So it was really expensive, and that's the one thing about owning a CRZ. And I'll do a video later on. If you own a CRZ, parts are expensive, regardless. Like, everything's almost the same as like a Jazz or like an FN2 or like an EP3, but a little bit different. Literally millimeters. It'll be a little bit this way, a little bit that way. So a lot of the parts, like the drive shafts, for example, are CRZ only, which is what makes this car so expensive to own. It's not really buying or running it, it's actually the maintenance. Especially if you're dumb like me and you don't look after all the maintenance stuff, then yeah, it gets even worse. So right, not only is my car clean and like, yeah, but look at this. I will say it over and over again, anything with NKs on looks freaking amazing. Well done, Matthew, too. Love your new car. Love it. So after this, the car's basically done. It still needed its brakes doing, and it still needed the tracking doing, but it was drivable. So we were just going to go to fit it the next day, and I was going to bring the car back and get it sorted. Then obviously I'm going to put some pictures up. You know exactly what happened at Fitted UK in Manchester. My car got broken into. And then the next bit, basically, is here's some pictures of the replacement window coming broken from UPS. And then, well, the next bit's me and Mum doing a road trip to pick up another piece of glass all the way from Hull. Well, the saga continues. There's Mum. There's Mum's new car. We've just had food and we are on our way to... where are we going, Mum? Leeds. Leeds to pick up a glass because, as these pictures show, the replacement glass came broken. Fantastic. So we're on our way to Leeds, yeah? God. Every time I get into this car, like, wow. Right. Oh, you don't really need your key. Let's press the start button. Wow. Oh, service overdue, Mum. Service. You need to look after the car. So at this point, as you can see, we've road tripped. I'm sorry about the quality. It was taken on a Mum's phone. We're road tripping back because I've got a booking to get the car tracking done while I have glass in my passenger seat and not a window open. And you'll basically, at the same time as the tracking was getting done, I was talking to the guy about the MOT, and basically, yeah, we got the MOT done at the same time. And the car was almost there. And I didn't film us putting the glass in, but the glass is finally in. And the car is tracked and it's MOT'd. Everything's okay on it. It drives fantastic. Probably needs a service. So that's the end of the saga. The last thing I did was to get the car properly valeted. Inside and out, like completely, like with little brushes. I don't know what the guy was using. So all I can do is give you a bit of music and some beauty shots of my car.